ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वप्रथम अस्मदीय गुरुपाद पद्मनित्यला पृष्ठ जगद्गुरु शिष्य भक्तिदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज, त्रिदंडी स्वामी शिष्य भक्तिदांत दंडी महाराज, नामनिष्ठ संत श्री अनिरुद्धास प्रभु जी और समस्त वैष्णवी के चरणों में यथा के दंडवत प्रणाम अर्पण करता हूँ। Today we are discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 18, Text 18. Sutta Vacha Aho Vayam Janma Bhrutodhyahasma Vruddhyana Vruttyapi Viloma Jata Doshkulyamadhim Vidunoti Shigram Mahattamanama Bhidana Yoga. Sutta Vacha, Sutta Goswami said, Aho, how, Vayam we, Janma Bhrutaha, promoted in birth, Adya today, Ha, clearly, Asma, have become Vruddha Anuvritya, by serving those who are advanced in knowledge. Api, although, Viloma Jataha, born in a mixed caste, Doshkulyam, disqualification of birth, Adhim, sufferings, Vidunoti, purifies, Shigram, very soon, Mahattamanam, of those who are great. Abhidhana, conversation, yoga, connection. Shri Sutta Goswami said, O God, although we are born in a mixed caste, we are still promoted in birthright simply by serving and following the great who are advanced in knowledge. Even by conversing with such great souls, one can without delay cleanse oneself of all disqualifications resulting from lower births. Sutta Goswami did not take his birth in a Brahman family. He was born in a family of mixed caste or an uncultured low family. But because of higher association, like Shri Shukdev Goswami and the great rishis of Naimisharanya, certainly the disqualification of inferior birth was washed off. Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu followed this principle in pursuance of the Vedic usages, and by his transcendental association he elevated many low-born or those disqualified by birth or action to the status of devotional service and established them in the position of acharyas or authorities. He clearly stated that any man, whatever he may be, whether a Brahman or Shudra by birth, or a householder or mendicant in the order of society, if he is conversant with the science of Krishna, he can be accepted as an acharya or guru, a spiritual master. Sutta Goswami learned the science of Krishna from great rishis and authorities like Shukdev and Vyasadeva, and he was so qualified that even the sages of Naimisharanya eagerly wanted to hear from him the science of Krishna in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. So he had the double association of great souls by hearing and preaching. Transcendental science or the science of Krishna has to be learned from the authorities, and when one preaches the science, he becomes still more qualified. So Sutta Goswami had both the advantages, and thus undoubtedly he was completely freed from all disqualifications of low birth and mental agonies. This verse definitely proves that Srila Shukdev Goswami did not refuse to teach Sutta Goswami about the transcendental science, nor did the sages of Naimisharanya refuse to hear lessons from him because of his inferior birth. This means that thousands of years ago, there was no bar to learning or preaching the transcendental science because of inferior birth. The rigidity of the so-called caste system in Hindu society became prominent within only 100 years or so, when the number of Dvijabandhus or disqualified men in the families of higher caste increased. Lord Shri Chaitanya revived the original Vedic system and elevated Thakur Haridas to the position of Namacharya, or the authority in preaching the glories of the holy name of the Lord. Although His Holiness Srila Haridas Thakur was pleased to appear in a family of Mohammedans. Such is the power of pure devotees of the Lord. The Ganges water is accepted as pure, and one can become purified after taking a bath in the waters of the Ganges. But as far as the great devotees of the Lord are concerned, they can purify a degraded soul even by being seen by the lowborn, and what to speak of association. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to purify the whole atmosphere of the polluted world by sending qualified preachers all over the world, and it remains with the Indians to take up this task scientifically and thus do the best kind of humanitarian work. The mental diseases of the present generation are more acute than bodily diseases. It is quite fit and proper to take up the preaching of Srimad Bhagavatam all over the world without delay. Mahattamanam Abhidhana also means dictionary of great devotees or a book full of the words of great devotees. Such a dictionary of the words of great devotees and those of the Lord in the Vedas and allied literatures, specifically the Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Vanchakalpatarubhesha Kripasamula Vaishnavabhyo Namah Dandavam. Hare Krishna.